Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and we have for sale here today is a Cat 315 CL. The serial number of this particular unit is, I'm going to give you the whole serial number. It's a CAT0315, C like Charlie, E like Edward, and here's where the real serial number starts. C like Charlie, J like John, C like Charlie, 0212, and I'm going to leave that last digit blank. We're going to talk about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days is $165,000. Hell, it may even be more than that. I hadn't priced them in a while. It's kind of dirty. Not that that matters, but this machine has 4,671 hours on the service meter. The hours on this machine will accumulate because we do use this unit on the yard. I mean, in a month's time, we might put an extra 10 hours on it. It's not a big deal, but it just should be said that that hour meter may change a little bit. Not much. As far as manufacturers go, Caterpillar's #1 in the world of heavy construction, mining, and utility equipment. Their resale value is second to none, and that has a lot to do with the fact that they build a good quality product that stands the test of time, and they've got excellent parts availability. Not only from the dealer and the manufacturer, but there's a huge aftermarket support on these machines. The widest point on this unit is actually these channel guards here. Those channel guards are 9 foot 10 inches. This machine has got wider than standard pads, so a normal 315 has got a width without those channel guards of 8 foot 5 inches. The width of these is actually 8 foot 9 inches. But even still, I mean, these channel guards are welded on. You can't, they're not removable. I mean, you could remove them, but it'd be, wouldn't be wise. Where did I leave off, Tank? The widest point, the height of the machine is 9 foot 6 inches. The transportation link from the back of that counterweight to the front of this boom when this machine is in transport profile is 28 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu PC 150 or maybe a John Deere 160 or like a JS 160 JCB or a Volvo EC 160. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like all the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. I mean, you'll see surface rust here where the paint's flicked off and rainwater's hit it, but there is never any, we don't mine salt, we're not near the ocean. I mean, we just don't. There's no corrosive activity going on in this machine at all, is the point I'm trying to make. Just about every machine we purchase comes from about 30 different large, well-organized entities that we deal with here in the Metroplex. This particular excavator comes from a huge fleet of excavators. We actually bought a lot of excavators from these guys. They're a large pipeline company. But this particular company's got a conscientious maintenance manager that has an excellent maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines we've purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics thoroughly inspect it, and if the money's right, then I go out and I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, like I say, these pads here are wider than standard triple grouser street pads. This machine has got a it's got a battery disconnect here. It's a master switch, and it's also got a I don't know if you can see that valve body back there, but it's got a pattern control change valve. You can see it's obviously an enclosed cab. It's got an AC that blows cold. Tank, is there a 12-volt outlet in the cab?
There's 2 outlets, but I don't know. It says no cigarette lighter, so I don't know if it's 24 or 12.
Okay,
but
so
there's 2 of them.
Yeah, be careful before you plug your iPhone in there. So there's outlets in the cab. We're just not sure if they're 12-volt. Kill it. Tank just pointed out that this tractor comes with vandal covers, so here's the vandal covers. I don't know if you can see the that machine. The engine is a that's a 3046 T Caterpillar diesel engine. It's got 115 gross horsepower, 110 net. As far as the fuel tank goes, this is a 75-gallon fuel tank on this machine. That'll give you anywhere from 14 to as many as 20 hours of run time, depending on your application. So all of the fluid levels on this machine are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. The undercarriage is about 75%. Thank you. If you can get them, show them the bushes. Show you on this side too. Watch your head. We both hit our heads on this channel guard because we're not used to these things on excavators. You can see most excavators just don't have this, but this is a great option. The final drives on this tractor have got plenty of power, which you know, enable the machine to counter rotate. As far as things wrong with this machine, these 2 lights right here, we hadn't really all of the work lamps work except for these 2 up here on the boom. When we get a chance, Tank's gonna fix those. We just pretty busy right now. The blower motor on the AC is kind of loud, and I don't know why that is, but we've had several of these CL model machines, and it seems like they all have that problem. But it's a little thing, but probably worth mentioning. This unit also has a small tear on the seat here. What else, Tank?
Common stuff. Excavator.
Well, it's not brand new, so it's not as pretty as it was when it was new, but so the hydraulics on this machine are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. This unit's never been welded on or painted. This is the original paint on the machine. There's no deflection or any other kind of problem in that turntable area. The cutting edge right here, as you can see, it's got a plate welded to the teeth, which you could cut off, I guess. The teeth are 100%. This bucket width is this is a 30-inch bucket without these side cutters here. With the side cutters, it'd probably throw you out to about, this could be a 36-inch bucket or have a 36-inch pipe with the side cutters. But as it sits right now, it's a 30-inch bucket. The maximum dig depth, the bucket, let's see here, the height of the bucket is 56 inches and the depth of the bucket is 40 inches. I'd rate this probably at about a half-yard bucket. The maximum dig depth on this machine is 19 feet. The maximum reach at ground level from this point on the tracks is 29 feet. The maximum dig height is also 29 feet. The breakout force for this tractor is 30,000 pounds. And the excavator, the maximum lifting capacity of this excavator, that's up close at ground level from the front of the machine, is 20,000 pounds. Of course, if you go out, you go up, it starts to drop off. But another neat thing about this machine is that it's got a, not that it would ever matter because it doesn't have a strike-off blade or anything like that, but the drawbar pull on this machine is 35,000 pounds, and the drawbar pull on an excavator is defined as the amount of weight that the machine can push or pull in addition to its own weight, which in this case is 35,000 pounds. It's kind of like boobs on a boar hog, I guess. It doesn't really matter on an excavator. What else, Tank?
That's about it. Let's run it.
Okay. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab here. There's a better view of that tear in the seat. There's a little fan right there. There's your lock for your door if you hold it up ahead. Go ahead and start the machine. This is your buzzer kill. Oh, that's another thing that's wrong with this machine. The wiper was taken off, or the fuse is off. Doesn't the wiper motor doesn't work. But there's your lamps, work lamps, your AC control. This AC is blowing nice and cold. It's 92 degrees out here today, so it's this is your throttle control right here, obviously. So 3, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's full throttle. And these are your, I don't know how to run this monitor panel, so it's pretty simple actually. I just really hadn't gotten into it. Select language, adjust the display, set the clock. Select the tool. Now, this machine actually isn't equipped with auxiliary hydraulics. Set your service parameters and whatnot. Here's the hour meter. And it's showing 4676, which last time I looked at it was 4171. Here's your radio. There's those outlets that we were talking about. There's a little fan here. Well, that's pretty much the cab. Little ashtray.